Good evening, YouTube. Well, depending on what time you watch this, well, to me it's evening. To you, it might be daylight, afternoon, who knows? Depending on what you want to call it, during the day or nighttime, whatever you want to call yourself. But I just wanted to take a few minutes out and welcome everybody to Backdraft Trucking 2. If you like the videos, please subscribe, like, share a comment. I'll try to get back to you as much as I can. I just wanted to talk to you a little bit about breakdown. No matter what company you work for, whether you work for a mega carrier or a small company or whatever, they just need to learn to get things done a little bit quicker. Last week I spent 4 days in the shop to hit a pothole in Atlanta, Georgia, trying to get it. Knocked my truck so out of whack. It derounded a steer tire, and I took it over to Petro. They turned around and breakdown told me to take the truck over to the terminal and have them do it. The next day, I went in there Saturday. They couldn't get me till Sunday, and right around noonish or so, they told me to go to the terminal in Georgia for the company. Like, all right, whatever, I'll go there. Went to the terminal. They couldn't get me into the next day. And when they did get me in, they found that the tire was out of round. After Petro told me there was nothing wrong with it, I kind of basically told Petro how to fix this problem, and Petro turned around and told me there's nothing wrong with the tire. Then the shop turned around for Crete and told me that the steer tire was out of round. They had to replace both steer tires, and they're going to balance and do a tire alignment on my truck. Come to find out, the alignment was out of whack. Had to do that, and then they put two tires on they put two brand new steers on my truck, and both of them had a slow leak in it that took an extra day for them to figure out what it was and get that fixed. And after that, I went and had a PM done on a trailer on Saturday. And drivers, I don't care if you're a company driver or whatever, make sure you take care of your trailer. That trailer makes you money. Without that trailer, you're not making squat. That trailer may cost you money if you don't spend the money and do some maintenance on it, like brakes, tires. Make sure everything works on it, all your lights. Take the time out and do a thorough pre-trip on your tractor, your trailer. Make sure it's all working in good working order. Check out your fluids on your tractor. Make sure they're good. Check your tires. Make sure they're good. Check your brakes. You never know when you might need brakes. Check your wheel hubs. All of them. Steers, your tractor, your drives on your tractor. Check your tandems on your trailer. Make sure they're all good. They're not getting too hot, because that can put you out of service, or it can put you needing the fire department to put your trailer out because your brakes got too hot or your hubs got too hot and started on fire. I've seen a lot of that going on around lately. So please take the time out and do a thorough pre-trip and check everything. Don't rush it. It could mean could be between life or death, and if you don't do it, DOT catches it, guess what? You're either going to be put out of service, or you'll may be put out of service and with a hefty fine. Or you may get both, depending on the officer's, how his day's going. It all varies depending on what they feel like doing. But take the time out and please do a thorough pre-trip and check everything. You don't want to spend the time on the side of the road. And if you're a company driver dropping and hooking, do me a favor. You work for a company, it tells you that trailer needs a PM, get it done. Don't pass it on to the next driver, because that is just irritating when people do stupid stuff like that and not actually check and get a PM done when they're requested or asked to do. Granted, it may take a little bit of time, but the next driver will appreciate it. Keep passing it along, and eventually it all gets done, and we don't have to worry. Get all these PMs done on trailers, we don't have to worry about it. Because I picked up a trailer that was a loaded trailer with 42,000 pounds on it, and the trailer needed brakes, needed a couple tires, and a couple lights. I made the makes. I couldn't tell what it needed because the trailer was covered in mud. All the tires, couldn't tell nothing. Right, loaded up in Bowling Green. Tires had mud all over them. Couldn't see them. Didn't stop till I got to the terminal in Columbus, Ohio to get it fixed. And that's when the shop noticed the brakes and noticed that I didn't get to see how bad the brakes were, if they were really bad or if they were on that borderline where they should be changed or they could not be changed, but they decided to change them anyways. I don't know, because they never showed me any of it. I was just told by the shop. But like I said, try to do your due diligence, do your pre-trip. Stop passing the buck on the other drivers. Stop being in a rush. Slow down. What is your hurry? You're not going to get anywhere any faster. The only thing you may end up doing is being on the side of the road with damaged goods, or you may kill somebody because everybody seems to be in more of a hurry than they should be. And when you're in road construction, please do the posted speed limit. Stop speeding through these work areas. I don't care how long they've been up, slow it down. They may or may not be there. If they're there, guess what? And you decide to be stupid, you may hit somebody and kill somebody. Or you may hit a bump on one of these roadsides while going through a construction zone, and your truck may veer into either oncoming traffic or it may veer into the construction site itself. So please, slow it down. No need to rush. You ain't showing nobody that you're a better driver by speeding through these work zones. Not to mention, if the cop wants to, he can pull your license, depending on what state you're driving through. The cop can pull you over, DOT that live in dailies out of you, and then you gave the cop a reason to look for something, because he will find something. Especially their DOT, they will find you. They will crucify you with the fines and the fees and everything else in between. So do your due diligence. Take your time. Slow it down. Work areas, rest areas, truck stops. Take your time. No need to rush. You're not going to get anywhere any faster. So, like I said, keep this in the back of your mind. Slow it down. No need to rush. And that same goes with four-wheelers. Take your time. No need to rush. Where are you going to go? You may get somewhere 10 to 15 minutes faster than a truck. You complain about trucks holding you up. But what do you do? What do you think should happen when you keep cutting in front of us and trying to merge on the throughway? We can't get over. We don't slow down and we don't speed up that fast. So stop thinking you have the right of way when you're merging on the throughway, because you do not have the right of way to merge onto a throughway. The traffic on the throughway has the right of way. You do not. Learn how to merge. Anybody wants to question that, go for it. I see it a lot, and people do not understand the concept. I can slow it down a little bit, but I got to worry about the traffic that may be behind me, or the truck or the car that I can't see because they're tailgating me. Think about that before you think you got that right away on that throughway, because you don't. I'll slow down if I got the opportunity to slow down for you. I'll move over if I can, but I am not moving over. If I cannot move over, I will not move over, and I will not slow down if I can't slow down. If I feel it's too dangerous, I'm not slowing down for you. You can wait. So don't come on the throughway like gangbusters, because that could be a very deadly situation, and you can cause a very serious car accident with a lot of fatalities. So think before you drive. And this goes for just because truck drivers are supposed to do a pre-trip on their trucks, four-wheelers, you can do the same thing in your car too. Take a time, take 5 minutes, walk around your car, make sure all your lights are working. Make sure your turn signals work. Go through your car, make sure it works. Check your fuel, make sure you got fuel in your car, not just you're say on the shoulder of the road because you ran out of fuel and your car won't run. Take your time, make sure you check your wipers, make sure everything works. Take a few minutes. It ain't gonna hurt you anything. In fact, it may help you a little bit to actually physically walk around your own car. And if you got license plates, make sure they're attached and not hanging, peeling. The paint's peeling off your license plate. I know in New York, there's a lot of them because they had faulty plates. If you have a faulty plate, take it to the DMV, give them the plate, say, hey, I need a new plate. Or if you're in a state where they give you 2 plates, take the front plate off, put it on the back plate, where the back one was. Take the front one off, or you got the just sitting laying around your house, pull it out, put it on the car, take the one that's off, take that one off, or just go to DMV and get new plates. That'd be the smartest way to do it. But that's all I had for today. Just a few little things that got on my little nerves for people not paying attention. Sorry to be so grumpy, and straightforward. But like I said, this is reality. We got to take care of each other and stop trying to push people around and just get things done. Take your time, do walk-arounds. Treat everybody with kindness. All we got to stop doing is thinking we all own a road. We don't. We all share the road. We're just there to make life a little bit easier for you. So let's share the road, work in harmony, and stop rushing everything. Take your time. That's it for now. Till next time, stay safe.